Although times have changed since my days of being a kid and going trick-or-treating, my love for pumpkins and costumes has yet to dissipate. So I like to keep that October feeling alive in other cozy and artistic ways. This is a time of year where creativity flourishes and adventures await. When was the last time you frolicked in the fallen leaves? And I mean really let yourself enjoy them, lay in them, breathe in that autumn air and listen to the wind rattling through them. It kind of leaves you with an indescribable feeling, and it's one that is fleeting. Soon the trees will be nothing but branches and the golden glow a distant memory. So why not take advantage of it while it's here? I think that we as people have a tendency to overcomplicate things sometimes. Social media leads us to believe that we constantly need to be buying expensive things to enjoy the seasons, or we need to leave where we are to create happy memories. But the more I allow myself the simple pleasures in life like these, I realize that fulfillment is a lot closer than you might sometimes think. It might just be in that breath of fresh air, or the view outside your window. But also don't get me wrong, because I cannot deny myself the annual trip to the pumpkin patch, because nothing feels more festive than seeing rows upon rows of bright orange pumpkins. Fall is such a picturesque time of year, it feels as though my film camera collection is just begging me to take them out for a spin. Much like this old Polaroid that I have tons of boxes of expired film for this. They expired in 1999, but my grandpa had a basement full of it that he gave to me, so this is always so fun to play with. The pictures don't come out perfect, they kind of have this like eerie, spooky vibe, but like honestly, I just love them. I just love using them, especially in the fall. In the weeks leading up to Halloween are always my favorite to get creative with self-portrait photo shoots. It is the absolute perfect time to try on different costumes, make different sets, and really transform yourself into different characters. And it's particularly fun, especially since this year I don't have any Halloween plans, so I have no need for a Halloween costume, but shooting these photos still allows me to dress up and have a little bit of fun and get creative. For this particular photo shoot, my main inspiration was a vintage carnival. Although that is not necessarily a Halloween theme, I feel like carnivals and Halloween almost go hand in hand with one another, and I just love the old school carnival vibe. I wanted to try and tell the story of a circus performer that is just waiting for her chance at stardom. So I put some pieces of fabric up on my backdrop, and I added some white streamers for that red and white carnival look, as well as I added an old costume that I made a few years back that kind of fit the vibe. It gave the feeling of the circus, and I don't know if my overall vision came across as the story that I was hoping for, but I'm definitely pleased with the way that the photos turned out. I just saw Beetlejuice on the weekend with my friends, and it really inspired me to do a Beetlejuice photo shoot. I've done Beetlejuice himself quite a while ago, a few years ago, so I figured I would go a different route this time and I would do one of Lydia's OG looks. For props, I have a hat, I have a wig, I have an all black outfit, a long black skirt, and I also have one of my film cameras, which could use a little bit of a cleaning, but that's for another time. And I'm gonna put a little bit of dark makeup under my eyes. And instead of doing a backdrop this time, I'm gonna go outside because the fall foliage is beautiful, and there's this like one scene in Beetlejuice where she's shooting a photo up at the house, and it's outside. So I kind of wanna emulate that vibe.
myself am strange and unusual.
So we all know the sunny fall days are like incredibly beautiful, but there's also something like magical about a gloomy fall day. The colors just feel more like rich and deep. Just absolutely amazing, especially on a day like today when the weather is like gonna be 20 degrees for the rest of the day. So an absolutely beautiful day. And now that I've done a little bit of frolicking outside and kind of just let myself take it all in, because I do feel like it's passing incredibly quickly. You know, sometimes you just need to get out there. You just need to soak it up. So that's what I did. And now I'm feeling like I want to make some applesauce. Since we went apple picking a couple weeks ago, we still have some apples left, and when we were apple picking, I had the thought that I really wanted to try making applesauce, because I feel like baking with apples is such like it's a thing that you do in the fall, you know? And I am not a good baker. If I've ever been asked the question, is there anything that you're not good at? The answer is always gonna be cooking and sports. So I didn't want to do a recipe with apples that was gonna be too crazy. So I Googled how to make applesauce, and it's like, it looks incredibly easy. So I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna make some applesauce. As I was peeling my apples, I decided to catch up on Darling Desi's new fall video. Her videos are absolutely incredible, but her fall videos are definitely top tier. As a video creator, she's definitely somebody that I look up to, but in her latest video, she took a trip to Salem, and I've actually been to Salem several years ago, and it was incredible, and it's a place that I wish that I could go back to like all the time. I'm sure I'll get there someday, but it was really fun to see it in Desi's video. And I actually have a painted photo of the witch house hanging in my kitchen that came from Salem that my aunt had that she got like 30 years ago. So it was really fun to see Salem in her new video, and it definitely brought back all of the Halloween vibes. If you haven't seen her, you have to go watch her channel. It's amazing. I'm no stranger to a pencil on a paper or paint to a canvas, but digital art is something I've only ever dabbled in lightly. And it was with an old Wacom tablet connected to my computer, which I kind of found a little bit hard to use. But I recently won an iPad from a pumpkin carving competition, if you can believe it, and decided that I would do a little practicing and see what I could do. I don't have an Apple Pencil or anything. I just have this little stylus pen with the rubber nub on the end, but I feel like it works just fine for just starting out and learning the Procreate program. In my opinion, the burr months are a great time to dive back into those hobbies you kind of neglected over the summertime. And if I'm being honest, this is something that I've wanted to try doing for a few years now. I've just never had the resources to be able to do it. And I'm so excited to be learning how to create digital art. I have been watching tutorials, and it's definitely a learning curve compared to drawing on paper, but it is so much fun, and I'm really enjoying it so far. So if there's any hobbies that you kind of forgotten about or you want to try, if you are able to, just give it a try. Like, get into it. It is so much fun. So excited to try this. It smells like apple pie, honestly. And it pretty much tastes like an apple pie filling. Oh my gosh, that's good. If I had some vanilla ice cream, game changer. I mean, this is obviously delicious like by itself, and it was crazy easy to make. Barely had to do anything. Wow. That is good. It's like still a little bit warm because I didn't fully let it cool off. Oh gosh, it's so good. When I was a lot younger, I never had an interest in learning how to cook anything, which is why I'm not very good at cooking. Yeah, you put cat food in the pancake one time and it's kind of pretty much over from there. But that's a true story, by the way. As I have gotten older, and since we've gotten our house and everything, I don't know, I find myself like wanting to learn how to make more things, and it's slow going, but we're definitely getting there. So if you see me trying a lot of new things, like cooking wise on the videos, it's just because, you know, it's something that I want to learn how to do better. And what better way to, what's the word I'm looking for? Inspire. What better way to inspire me to cook things than putting it in a video? And maybe it will inspire somebody else.